Hey YouTube, and welcome to a new video. My name is 𝗻𝗁, aka Brooke Gladeforce, and today we're going to be checking out the new quest that just came out today. I'm kind of filming this video a little late, so that's why it's dark, but we're going to get started. So I am actually not at the place of the quest, but I'm really close by, so I'm just going to run there, and I believe I'm not that far away, because the quest is just like right over here. So okay, so we're gonna take the little path and head up to WildWoods to visit Gary Goldtooth and see his new makeover, and I'm gonna kind of like review it, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna be talking to Athena. I literally just found this horse the other day and I was commenting on how cute she was. Okay, before we get started, I would like to review his new look. Not bad. Like, I feel like the clothes just don't match him, because usually he's wearing like I don't know what you call them. Like, these look kind of like in style or something like that. I don't know if that's what you'd call it. But where are my manners? I'm Gary Goldtooth. It's nice to meet you. It's been a while since I was in the WildWoods, but I sure am glad to be back. I was off in Eastern Jorvik checking up on some Jorvik wild horses. Seems like I missed quite a bit if you're here. Say, you seem familiar. Have we met before? Well, isn't that a delight? And how is your horse? Doing well, I hope. I meet so many horses these days, it's hard to keep track. But as long as the human is the right one to take care of them, I know they're in a good place. Gary, I have something super important to tell you. I'm ready. Athena, how are you doing, bud? I've got another human treasure for your collection. Wow, what's this? It's silver with 4 prongs. It must be a hairbrush. Sure, if you want it to be. Now, what did you want to tell me? I've studied all the human treasures, listened to all your stories, so I know the time is right. I'm ready to bond with my own furless squirrel. I want to go to the gray world, Gary. The gray world? Seriously? A pile of junk and an old man's tall tale is nothing compared to the reality of the outside. Ash, you're a big meanie. Go pick on someone your own size. Hey, this is no time for bickering. Ash has a point though. The outside world can be a treacherous place. Maybe if we took a leaf out of the warrior's book and put you up to a little challenge, that'd be fairer. A true warrior can take on any challenge and succeed. That's the spirit. Maybe you could compete against Brooke and Silverbullet, so you get a taste of what it's like to race up against a real outsider. This should be interesting. Yes, prepare to be crushed, Brooke. This is gonna be very interesting. How about a pot smashing competition? Oh, that's a drop? I didn't know that was like a drop there. I thought it was a bridge. Okay. Here, will you compete in a ceremonial, there we go, pot smashing. Silverbullet versus Athena. Wow, I seriously can't talk today. The outsider versus our own fiery filly. Do we have to just run them over? Okay, yeah, we do. I'm gonna, I thought it was 30. Was it 30? I wasn't paying attention. Okay. You beat me this time, Silverbullet, but I will not give up. I will keep training as a warrior and follow my dreams until the day I beat you. That's so cute. Bearded one, fate has brought you back just at the right time. Something awful is happening and we need your help. Ooh, this doesn't sound good. I saw it in the stars, Bearded one. One of the foresters that went with you to the outside has lost his rider. That's no good. A Jorvik wild horse all alone in the gray world? Who are they, Willow? Can you tell me their name? Cedar. His name is Cedar. He's a member of the forester herd. He's in great fear, Gary. I can sense it. Cedar of the Forester herd. I remember him. Sweet horse, gentle temperament. I'll do my best to find him and bring him back to safety. Sounds like a rescue mission to me. It's my duty to make sure no 𝗏𝗏vic wild horse cubs to harm in the great world. I remember finding Cedar's soulmate in Fir Grove, just across the mountains. A nice young Yankee lad. Let's see if we can find out more there. We're here. Are you ready to cross the perilous Grey World Gap? We have to tread carefully. The path to Fir Grove has been left unkept and wild. That means no racing through ash. Oh, I've been racing through. Oh shoot, that kind of scared me a little bit. I was not expecting that. Okay, maybe we shouldn't run. Hey, I recognize you. You're the guy who helped me help me meet my beloved Cedar. Oh, Cedar. I bought Cedar for summer camp, but now I have to go back to the States. I'm mighty sad, but at least I sold him to someone I could trust. Well, kid, we're looking to check up on your pal Cedar and his new owner. Can you tell us a bit about the guy you sold the horse to? He had a black cowboy hat and a belt with a shiny buckle. He looked like a tried and true cowboy. That's how I knew I could trust him. Last I heard, the guy was staying around Starshine Ranch for a while. I've got a relative there named Josh. The cowboy said he had some history with Josh, so they must be friends. That should be enough to go by. Thanks for your help, Huck. We'll make sure that Cedar is doing all right. You know, I never felt a connection to a horse more than Cedar. Must be that funny old Irene's present everyone talks about. I hope he's doing okay. I couldn't bring myself to tell him his horse was in danger. Poor kid has to leave the island and say goodbye to his companion. Let's hope we can get Cedar back to safety. I feel like I know who it is. Looks like we're heading to Starshine Ranch, Silver Bullet. You lead the way. It's kind of like I'm not even here. They always mention my horse, but not me. If it's who I think it is, I'm gonna be really proud of myself for actually paying attention to the entire questline. It's kind of like the moment of truth to see if it's who I thought it was. Maybe it's a new character that they've added in, but I feel like it's not. I think I need to go around. Oh, I don't. Oh. It's exactly who I thought it was. That horse, it's Cedar. Willow was right. He's terrified. I bet he is, especially with Scott Buttergood around. I knew it was a matter of time before someone came snooping around. Back off. The 𝗏𝗏vic wild horse is mine. I've always wanted a 𝗏𝗏vic wild horse, but old Gary here thinks I'm not the right person to sell a horse to. What a snake oil salesman. My dear dad has wanted to study these so-called magical properties of these horses for some time. I'm thinking that Cedar here will be something for dad to really sink his teeth into. Our basement will make a great home for a 𝗏𝗏vic wild horse. A basement? That is... Wow, okay. I won't let you get away with this. No 𝗏𝗏vic wild comes in harm's way on my watch. Are you so sure about that, partner? I can hear your bones creaking from over here. Isn't it high time you set out your retirement plan, old man? He's really mean. And they made Loretta nice. Just doesn't seem fair. Stop nosing in other people's beeswax and scram. Okay, we've got to do something about this. 𝗏𝗏vic wild horses aren't meant to be kept in a box or basement their whole lives. They're supposed to be able to roam freely. We should speak to the owner of this ranch, Carl Peterson. He might know what to do. If it ain't Gary, Goldtooth, and Brooke, howdy do and a fine day to you. What are the long faces for? Everything all right? Hey Carl, how's 𝗏𝗏my doing? We're having some trouble with a gentleman on your property. He bought a horse off a kid called Huck back in Fir Grove, but he's not treating the poor thing right. Is there any way you can help us out? Let me guess, 𝗬𝗏𝗏, huh? It's not the first time he's rattled someone's cage, but I'm afraid my hands are tied. If Huck made the man a deal, then Buttergood owns the horse. That's the gray world for you, full mumbo-jumbo rules and technicalities. As the owner of the ranch, I've got to stay impartial to any disputes that happen on the grounds. Could get real messy otherwise, but there just might be someone else who could help you out. My right-hand man, Josh, he's had run-ins with Buttergood before. He just might know what to do. Oh, we're getting Josh involved now. This should be more interesting, I guess. Howdy, partner. You both seem down on your luck. Did a jackalope bite you through your boot or something? I'm only pulling your leg. Huck shot me a message filling me on what's happened. Huck and I are actually second cousins once removed. I may be all alone on 𝗷𝗏𝗃, but back in Wyoming and Canada, I've got relatives for days. Our family reunions can fill an entire horse pasture. Wow, that's a lot. Anyway, that's beside the point. That wily dog, 𝗬𝗏𝗏, it's got a hold of a 𝗷𝗏𝗃 wild horse, huh? What a crying shame, but I think I have just the trick up my sleeve. Sounds like you need to break a wild horse free. If I distract Buttergood, Gary waits in place to escape with the horses. Brooke can let Cedar loose. That sucker will never see it coming. Oh, Huck, if only you paid attention to what I said. I warned him about Buttergood's ways, but listening to me isn't my cousin's strong suit. He saw the cowboy hat and boots and thought Scott was a fellow rancher. So how does that sound? Everyone okay with the plan? We're ready. That's the spirit. Cedar, we're coming to get you. Old Buttergood will never see us coming. If we can get Cedar out of the clutches of the Buttergood, that's all that matters to me. Yeah, nay. That always sounded like your horse was trying to speak there, Gary. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Cedar won't be in trouble much longer. I think we just run up and let Cedar out. Oh, we're supposed to talk to her. Oops. Totally just running away there. Right, let's run up here. I think we're going back to Gary. I don't know what we're gonna do after this. I'm gonna go this way. Seems easier. I hope we're not going all the way through Mistfall. That would be a real shame. Oh, we gotta do a race. Oh, goody. Okay. This is gonna be real interesting. See if I can do this race correctly without failing. He's not on our tails anymore. I don't think. Hopefully not. Okay, we're almost there. It took me 2 minutes to get this far. I can't believe it didn't even feel like 2 minutes. We got away. Cedar is well and truly out of the clutches of Scott Buttergood. That Josh was a good kid helping us out like that. Couldn't have done it without him. You too, Brooke. We make a great team. We do. We're finally back in the safety of the WildWoods. The sentinel will see that the horses come to no harm here. It's okay, Cedar. You're safe now. Let's get you back to your herd. We better run down here. I don't think we have to go very far. It doesn't look like it anyways. Alrighty. Yeah, it really wasn't that far. Cedar, what a delight to have you back in the WildWoods, my friend. I'm so sorry that your time in the gray world didn't work out. Oh, Juniper, am I glad to be back. Things were great on the outside till Huck got the news he had to leave 𝗷𝗏𝗃. Then I fell into the hands of a bad man and everything went wrong. I'm gonna stay right here in the safety of the WildWoods until Huck can come back to Jorvik again. Hopefully he comes back soon. That's an excellent idea. Any Jorvik Wild that heads out into the Grey World is always welcome back to Tailtop Village. Now why don't we celebrate your return to a relaxing trip to the Polished Hoof, my treat. That sounds interesting. Welcome back, warrior. Did you have a totally epic time in the Grey World? Humans are strange creatures. They gather in these tiny crowded settlements and bicker about themselves all the time. I can't imagine living like that. Wow, that sounds incredible. I can't wait to be a part of that world. The outside world is a brutal place, Squirt. There's no herd to have your back. It's every horse for themselves. Gary's the only Grey Worlder with a twig of sense. I guess Brooke helped too. She'll trust me eventually, I just know it. You truly are a friend of horses, Brooke. What a day it's been. Thanks for coming along to rescue Cedar, Silver Bullet, and Brooke. How'll I ever repay you? Pair of boots. Let's check out these boots. Oh, okay, they go... Oh, it's a set. Okay. I wonder if we're supposed to be getting a set sometime soon. But I like those. They don't look bad. Alright everyone, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.